Hi guys, so I thought that I would come online today and talk to you about a post that I put up on my profile this morning that said I am, two of the most powerful words used for what you can put after them. And it got me thinking about why that is. And when you use the words I am, it automatically brings you into the now moment. When you say things like I hope, I pray, I want, the energy is focusing on the future, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're saying I hope, I want, that's fine, but how can you get there in the now moment? When you say I am, you're elevating your state to being able to do whatever it is that you can possibly do to then get you to where you're going. So I guess, I am is owning your power and acknowledging self-limiting beliefs and the energy behind them, and then being able to navigate and change them instantly. So that's not to say that you can't say I am scared, I am worried, I am depressed, I am anxious, because that's your body's way and your mind's way of telling you that there's disalignment within you. But what is it that you need to do to put that into perspective and to change it? And this is something that we can sometimes get stuck on because we can fester in our depression, and we can sit in anxiety and fear for prolonged periods. And that is when disease happens. That is when, illness can take place, when we're in those lower vibrational states. So changing the vibrational thought forms around those lower feelings and elevating yourself into encompassing I am as a positive mantra, and using the words after like laughter, using the words after like I am evolving. I am acknowledging I'm feeling like this, but I am going to, do whatever else. I am changing, I am learning, I am maneuvering through, and I am becoming. They are, lifting you vibrationally to a space where possibility can happen. And I think that's really, really important at a time like this. And I know that there's a lot of anxiety out there. I know there's a lot of fear. There's a lot of judgment. And there is a lot of foul play happening. And that's in our consciousness. But there are things that we can do to kind of empower ourselves and move away from that, because there is a paradigm shift and there is always an opposite, and there's always two sides to a coin. So I know some of you might say, I'm depressed, I'm anxious because of what I'm seeing on the news. Okay, turn the television off, focus on something else. And I know some of you might think, oh yeah, but it's happening. But that's been happening your whole life, whether you've been in awareness of it or not. These things that are happening and that are being pushed and, have been having so much attention at the moment, have been happening on a global scale for my whole life and your whole life. And that's going to happen regardless. But what we can change is how we react to the situation. And that is everything. There is choice in everything. And, we choose how we react to a situation. We can choose whether we're going to kind of go down that road. We can choose whether we're going to just acknowledge and ingest what's being told. We can make a choice to learn different narratives and empower ourselves with knowledge and do what we need to do to change our own state, elevate ourselves, and by doing that we then actually benefit humanity as a collective. So I just wanted to acknowledge that and see how you guys are feeling and what affirmations you are using to navigate yourself through this current time-space reality, because it is, it is new energy. You know, we are going into a space of unknowing, or for some of us, and others, we're in a space of completely knowing, and we're activating our higher potential to try and help raise the consciousness of the planet. So, yeah, I just think it's good to empower yourself with and remind yourself of your own talents and gifts, and just to know that, you know, nothing is permanent. You know, we are going through changes, and they don't have to be it doesn't have to be all doom and gloom. You know, your attention, you know, your energy goes where your attention is, and if you're focusing on, you know, lack, guess what? It's manifesting. You know, try it. Turn the TV off. That's why I'm so passionate about developing my digital detox experiences, because, you know, in order to change perception and have personal empowerment, we need to stop for a moment, go within, you know, switch everything off, take the time to work out where we hold our values, what is really serving us and what isn't, and then we can kind of act accordingly to kind of change that. So my mantra is, I am evolving, I am changing, I am developing, and I am learning, because they are all true. Am I anxious? Am I depressed? There are times when I am, but I know that holding myself in those feelings for prolonged periods of times aren't serving me and is not serving the collective. So if that does happen, it's about sitting with it for a moment, you know, and letting it pass through you, asking quality questions around where it's coming from, and then changing your state accordingly, because there is infinite possibilities out there for you. There's, you know, things can happen with the change in your perception and your mindset. So you let me know what I am affirmations you're using for yourself at the moment, and let's all ascend and rise together, because we only ever have the now moment. And in a month, a week, an hour, we're still going to be in the now moment. And in order to get from A to B, you need to bring yourself into alignment with the now moment and act accordingly. So yeah, I just thought I'd leave that with you guys, because we are living in magical times at the moment, and a lot of good is happening, and it may not be promoted in the media or whatever, but things are happening, things are shifting, and a lot of things are coming to light. And it may seem like it is limiting and you don't have choice, but you do. Okay, you do. You can't change the situation. If you can't change the situation, you can change how you act or react to the situation. So it's just becoming aware, and you know, when you become aware, you then empower yourself with options. So I think I might leave that there, guys, and I hope that helps in some way. And let me know what you think in the comments. And I've got some things that I'm going to be talking to you more about in a few weeks, because I decided to go back in the recording studio and finish up on something that I created a while back, and I'm looking forward to sharing that with you as well. So have a great weekend. I know the days are merging into one at the moment, so whatever you're doing, be happy, be safe, and just, you know, share, because sharing is caring. And I will speak to you all soon. Okay, bye.